If you're a moral relativist, think about your position. Obviously, I don't know your position on abortion, homosexuality, battered wives, abused children. Now, if you're a moral relativist, you have to acknowledge that the opposite of whatever it is you hold on those hot emotional topics is equally valid. I refuse to do that. I insist that the terrorist bombings on the World Trade Center are not equally valid as my position, which is do not murder innocent life. But if you're a moral relativist, and if you're going to be intellectually consistent and responsible for your own belief in moral relativism, you have to acknowledge that the terrorists are just as right as you are, because right and wrong are just relative. But you see, you moral relativists don't do that. Instead, you moral relativists go running around saying, oh no, that was absolutely wrong. No, it wasn't absolutely wrong. If you're a moral relativist, there is no such thing as absolute wrong. There's relative wrong, but it's all a crapshoot. It's all relative. I'm just holding you to be consistent and responsible for your belief system the same way you hold me to be consistent and responsible with my belief system. That's all I'm doing. And you know very well you can't do it. You know very well that you don't say, oh, Matthew Shepard was murdered because he was homosexual. Well, it's all relative. That's quite all right. If you want to go out and bash gays, that's cool. You don't do that. Instead, when you're confronted by the slaughter of a Matthew Shepard, you say, hey, guess what, guys? That's wrong. That's really, really wrong. You don't kick back saying, oh, well, what are we having for dinner tonight? You can't live out your moral relativism.